Welcome to M&M Film Talk, where we talk to real people in film. I'm here today talking with Michelynn Moss. She is an author. She's written the book Wake Up Girlfriends, a collection, a collection of girlfriend stories to grow on. Hey, we all need to grow. Okay, so we're going to talk to Michelynn. Welcome, Michelynn.
Oh, thank you for having me. It's a pleasure to be here.
Thank you for joining us on M&M Film Talk. Well, we're going to go ahead and get started. Tell the audience a little bit about yourself, please.
Well, my name is Michelynn Moss. I was born in Pittsburgh. Go Steelers, that's my team. And grew up in the New Jersey, New York area. I moved to Memphis about 16 years ago. I am a wife. I have 3 handsome sons, and I have, 4 grandchildren, 4 beautiful grandchildren. We are now living in Cordova, and I love to read, I love to travel, I love cooking, I love anything that has to do with the arts.
Okay, that sounds great. I think we all trying to get further into something that we feel comfortable with now. It gets to a stage in our lives that we want to just explore ourselves as a person and what best fits us, I would say. Now, the project, let's talk about your project here, your book. What made you actually want to write this book?
Well, as a child, I always said I wanted to write a book. Don't really know why, but I always liked words. My grandfather would recite nursery rhymes. He would recite Proverbs and Psalms, but at the time, I didn't know what that was. And then I had a older brother who passed, but he was about 15 years older than me. And he was really into the Black Renaissance, so he introduced me to first person Langston Hughes. So that's how I started.
Oh my God, that's one of my favorites.
Yeah.
I mean, really.
That's how I started, in poetry. And when I was in the 3rd grade, my town had a little Black Miss Passaic pageant. That was the name of my town. And so I recited Woke Up This Morning Feeling Good and Black by Langston Hughes. That was my talent. I didn't win, but I felt like I did. Yeah. And then I also had a librarian when I was in elementary school, and I thought I was a big shot because she would call me down to the library to the new book came in, and I was able to take out 2-3 books, and my classmates can only take out one, so I thought I was a very special person.
And you were, really, in other people's eyes too, probably.
Yes. So I was happy about that. So, I felt like we all have a story to tell. It's inside of you and it's waiting to come out. So what basically inspired me was a Facebook post.
Okay.
A friend that I met in new members class in church years ago, she had a post up about she was doing a book collaboration and who wanted to join.
Wow.
So I was like, okay, I felt like, it was God speaking to me saying, hey, here's a chance to get your feet
This is your turn.
Yes. So before I responded, I probably passed the post and came back to it, and then I'm like, you know what, I have to do this. Right. So she just got a bunch of people. We didn't know each other. We're from different states, different backgrounds, and it ended up being 8 women. And she just basically told us to write about a girlfriend experience, anything that you wanted to write about. So in the book, mine is about abandonment, of
Okay.
a girlfriend. There's molestation, there's jealousy, so we just all picked whatever we wanted to write about, and that was how the project became, in existence. And
Okay.
we did Zoom calls, and she's like a coach. So she coached us through. She also, edited the book. During the process, we had a woman who was thinking about committing suicide.
Wow.
Another woman had lupus, so she was going through that. We had deaths and, happy experiences, and so we just talked each other
Through it. So this book not only it came out to be a good book for a person to read, a good read, but it's actually a motivational thing, it's something to help heal someone as well.
Yes,
So you
yes.
can get so much out of just reading the book itself, from what I'm hearing.
Yes, each story is, of course, a testimony and how we each just overcame our situations and forgave or moved on, and, just try to live a better and positive life.
It sounds good to me. I believe, I definitely know you want to go out and get this book here. Okay, now tell me a little bit about some of the other things that you did leading up to that.
Well, first I really prayed a lot, and once I agreed to do it, and she sent us a picture of us and like an announcement, put this on your Facebook page, because she was saying, or any form of your social media, to get pre-sales. So then I was hesitant then as well, because I said, if I put this out here, then that means I have to follow through. But
Well, what do you mean by that?
because
Had you planned on not following through?
I didn't know what I didn't know what I was gonna do, because I was like, okay,
Now I'm really gonna do it.
Yes. So I put it out there, and then different friends and family members were like, congratulations. So I was like, oh my God.
Oh, now,
Yes.
and now I have to live up to the hype.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Yeah, I understand that.
And so I knew, my story was a good story that probably many of us have gone through.
Exactly.
But I just wasn't ready to expose myself, or I didn't know if I was ready for criticisms, good or bad,
And that will come, and we have to somehow find a place inside of us that allows us to rise above it.
Yes.
Because criticisms will come.
Yes.
You're going to have some naysayers to try to tear down everything that you thought that you had built inside of you. But we
Yes.
can't worry about that.
Yes, because the writing, it really, made me grow from a mental place of, and whatever guilt or shame or whatever insecurities you were going through. And I'm always I'm the type of person that I'm gonna tell you my story before someone else or you think you know me.
Exactly.
So it's like, well, here's what I'm going through.
I'm out on the table now,
Yes.
so
So-
whatever they said, it doesn't matter.
Yes. So my husband and my family, they encouraged me, and different people who realized I was writing it was like, oh, you finally are, you're finally doing this. And I didn't
That
even
was good.
remember, I didn't
that
even
was really
remember
good.
telling people I wanted to do it. So at that point, I'm like, I'm all in, and I'm just going to take the good with the bad. And, I was proud of myself, because I wanted my granddaughters, they're 4 and 5, to realize that you can do whatever. It doesn't matter what age you are. And it was also something on the bucket list. So I was like, okay.
So like, hey, shake.
Yes.
So that's a good thing. So what are some of the challenges you feel inside that you? I mean, sometimes we said I was my own challenge.
Yes.
So what are some of the challenges?
I just having, faith in yourself, and something is in you, it's your talent or your gift or your purpose, and we tend to run from that, but I couldn't run. Like, I just kept being pushed forward, even with the pre-sales, where some of the women would say, well, I got 10 today and I got 1, and I wasn't getting any at first. So I just doubted myself, and
Yeah.
it also made me be a little mad at some people who, I thought would
Should
be.
have definitely been one person who's been in your corner. I
Yes.
knew you have to sell that to her.
Yes. So, but my husband inspired me. A church member said, "Well, it doesn't matter. They're selling it. They're going to read yours, too." But I
Exactly.
overcame that, and the sales started coming in. But really, I did this for me. Like I had to do it.
Which is good. And that's all about following your dream, knowing what you want to do, and never letting anybody cause any problems, making an obstacle there when it's really not an obstacle. Just go after it. What I want to say first of all to the audience, that look at the bottom of the screen and you will see where, if you're interested in being on M&M Film Talk, you can actually email us at mnmfilmtalk@gmail.com, and I will definitely personally answer your emails and send you out information on what you need to do to actually be on M&M Film Talk. Also, please subscribe to the M&M Film Talk by going to our YouTube channel, and you can go to M&M Film Talk Wilson Production, and actually subscribe to our channel and ring the bell so that we can send you actual notices of the upcoming shows. So we want everyone to definitely do that. We got our Facebook page, M&M Film Talk, so you can also get some information there as well. Well, now, Michelynn, tell me a little bit about some of the things that people actually who inspired you, because we're all inspired by someone. Yeah.
I would say that I was really my brother first and foremost, because he was really instrumental in me and my younger brothers reading. If my brothers did something wrong, my mother would call him, because my father was in Pittsburgh, we were in New Jersey, and my brother would come with a book. And he would tell my brothers or me, read this and you better have it done in 2 days.
Wow.
We may not have done our schoolwork, but we were going to read, the book he gave us. But I would say he inspired me. I also loved Maya Angelou. When you spoke of challenges, that was a challenge as well, because I felt like I don't speak like her, or I don't write like Steven Spielberg, so but I felt like you'll still be able to relate. This is me, but he mainly inspired me. My brother, just tons of books around. Well, my mother as well. She was into reading. She only had like an 8th grade education. Of her parents died and she had to go out and work, but she always had books about history.
And that's the story. Wow. As a film writer, she made me think of something. Well, everybody has a story, and that's the good thing about it. You knew inside of you that you had a story.
Yes.
And being around people who are encouraged to read and to explore, they were opening up that world to you to go out and write.
Yes.
And to share your story. So that's encouraging all by itself. So that's always an awesome thing. I love that. But we're going to pause for a moment. We're going to take just a brief break, and we'll be back with M&M Film Talk. Stay tuned in to M&M Film Talk. We offer real talk with independent as well as seasoned filmmakers, screenplay and stage play writers, actors, production teams, authors, and so much more. This show wants to take the viewers inside and behind the scene. Just email your request to mnmfilmtalk@gmail.com. Well, welcome back to M&M Film Talk, where we talk to real people in film. I'm still here with Michelynn Moss, and we're talking about her wonderful book, Wake Up, Girlfriends. It's a collection of stories, girlfriend stories, and it's to help you grow. And we do, like I said before, need room to grow. As a woman, we always need to grow and to share. And these type of books really helps us to expand our thoughts, inner thoughts, and bringing them out. So I'm glad to be talking to Michelynn about this. Michelynn, where can you see yourself in the future? What did you just see yourself doing in the future?
Well, I'm planning on being in another collaboration with my friend Angela Sims.
Okay.
And also, I'm coming out with my own book. It's going to be called More Blessed Than Bruised.
Wow.
So I'm hoping,
That's a good title right there.
yes, because sometimes we think that, oh, we're going through this, but you always come out, you know, shinier on the other end. So
That's right.
I would also like to write a children's book
Okay.
for my grandchildren. I just need to find someone who can draw.
Okay.
And I love to cook. And so I would like to do something with cooking as well.
See, and all of those things, and you should, because now it's so easy to get involved with projects that you enjoy,
Yes.
to bring them to the front, to the forefront, and actually just get them out there. So, writing a new book, being another author of another collaboration will be good, as well as now you got so many, I guess, shows out there on the internet where you can actually have your own cooking show. So that's also a good thing. And a lot of people are out there trying to start projects, and I am happy to hear another woman, as a woman, happy to hear Michelynn say that she's not afraid. That's what I'm hearing. She's not afraid to get out there and explore what's inside of her and bring it out. And that's going to encourage someone that's out there looking at the show to actually kickstart what they're wanting inside of them. So now, tell us where we can contact you, as well as to purchase this book. And it'll be at the bottom of the screen here.
You can purchase the book on Amazon.com. Just put in my name, Michelynn Moss, or you can either email me at mjgirl63 at gmail.com.
Wow. So that's going to be one more time.
On Amazon.com, or my email is mjgirl63 at gmail.com.
Take a pen and paper, write that information down. Please go out and purchase this awesome book, because we all need to breathe inside of us, bring inside of us things that's positive, something that will help share and help us grow and take a real picture of what's going on in this world. Okay? I want you to purchase that book. I am so happy to just sit here. It's just been an awesome time. Just sitting here, just sharing your story, talking with you. Give the audience just some final words.
My final words would be, like Nike says, just do it. Don't be afraid. Don't second guess yourself. You know what's in you. Just step out on faith and do it. You know, if it's in you, it needs to come out. You don't need to hold it in. It doesn't matter what age you are. You just go out, enjoy yourself, and do the things that you love to do.
Great. Now that is something good to know, to feel inside, the freedom of just going out and doing what you feel, what God has actually placed in your life. Not with someone else's dream, because somebody else's dream is what God gave them. But what God gave you inside is what's going to make you feel good. And you'll feel free when you think about it. Every time you think about it, you feel its freedom come upon you. And when you do that, then you know that's what He wants you to do. Explore that freedom. Take a hold to that gift and do it. Just do it. Okay? So now, I just want to say once again, if you want to get on M&M Film Talk, we would love to have you join us on M&M Film Talk. Just email us at mnmfilmtalk@gmail.com. And also visit us on Facebook. And you actually have to just go to M&M Film Talk to actually visit us on Facebook, just to keep up with what the things that we got coming forward. as well as go to YouTube channel, and it's M&M Film Talk, Wilson Production. And subscribe to our YouTube channel, as well as ring the bell so we can give you our notices that will just alert you whenever our new shows come out. I am so happy to have Michelynn Moss. I just want to say thank you once again for even just taking the time out and joining us. It's been a really good time. And once again, thank you for joining us on M&M Film Talk, where we talk to real people in film.